What's up, future millionaires? Mike the Investor, and today we're going to talk about the largest software company in the world, known as Microsoft, one of my favorite stock positions, and we're going to discuss, is Microsoft stock a good buy for 2021 and a price target for the next 6 to 12 months. So let's dive right into it. Alright investors, welcome back to the channel. If you would like to earn some free stocks, be sure to check out the Robinhood and the 𝗬𝗡𝗡 link down below. And now to the end of the year, if you would like to earn 4 free stocks, be sure to check out the 𝗬𝗡𝗡 link, and when you deposit your first $100, you will get 4 free stocks. So definitely consider checking that out. So as we take a look at Microsoft stock, they had a pretty nice rally on the day at 2.41%. They were briefly down just a little bit at 0.03% after hours. For the 1 week, they were up almost 3.5%. For the 1 month, they were up just 2%. The 3 month, they were up over 9.5%. And for the 1 year, we can see Microsoft is up 41%, which is pretty good. Now, if we go over to this long V here, this was back early March this year when we saw that big crash. And you can see Microsoft got as low as $135 per share. And we can see Microsoft has soared all the way up to $219. So I definitely think Microsoft is going to continue this growth. I definitely think we will see, some type of a pullback along the way before we see new all-time highs. But I definitely think Microsoft is a position you want to hold. So if we go down to my personal position here, I have a total of 5 shares. My market value is $1,096.10. My average cost is $171.87, and I'm currently up over 27% on Microsoft. Now, if we scroll down to their stats, we can see Microsoft has over $106 trillion market cap. So they are about $400 billion away from becoming a $2 trillion publicly traded market cap company. I think this is massive. So I'm sure all of you have heard of the company Microsoft. If not, Microsoft is a S&P 500 company. Also, they are a Fortune 500 company as well. And not only that, the Fortune 100 company list, 93 of those companies use Microsoft Teams. I think that is pretty massive. Secondly, I've already mentioned they are the largest software company in the world. They also dominate the PC market with over 80% market share, and they are the second in market share for the cloud computing new industry. So let's go ahead and take a brief look at the cloud computing competition compared to Microsoft. So looking at the Q2 2020 cloud infrastructure market share, you can see Amazon is currently dominating at 33%, Microsoft Azure at 18%, and Google at 9%. Now you can see that Microsoft is second in the cloud computing, and if we go to the Q3, you'll be able to see that Microsoft has gained just a tad. You can see Q3, you have Amazon at 32, Microsoft at 19, Google at 7%, and you have Alibaba at 6%. So you can see Microsoft is definitely, trying to gain some more market share, and I do believe they will gain more before it's all said and done. So as a new investor, most of the time you hear just invest in the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ or ETFs. Well, I'm here to tell you, if you would have just invested in Microsoft alone, they have outperformed the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. Let's check out this graph. So over the past 5 years, if you would have invested $100 into any one of these vehicles, Microsoft would have turned into $509.27. So you would have over quadrupled your money. The S&P 500 would have been only $166.45, and the NASDAQ at $296.29. Now this is also including all reinvested dividends, which brings me to another key point about Microsoft. Microsoft is a dividend growth company. They have 17 years of consecutive dividend increases under their belt. So when you hold Microsoft, you're getting a pay increase every year for holding this company. So you are getting capital appreciation on the stock price, and you're also getting dividends every single year. So Microsoft is a win-win in my opinion. Another key thing about the juggernaut Microsoft is, with them being such a large company, it gets harder for companies their size to grow because they are so large and they already have so much market share. But Microsoft is still finding a way to grow and innovate new business plans and new items for consumers and businesses. So let's look at their past 5 years of revenue and a few other metrics to see how Microsoft has consistently grown over the years. Let's check this out. From 2016 to 2020, you can see the revenue has consistently grown. So you can definitely see the company is consistently growing. And even with us being in a pandemic in 2020, you can see Microsoft has almost grown almost $20 billion in revenue. That is incredible. Operating income is constantly growing. You have the dividend that is also growing. The assets is constantly growing as well, while their debt is lowering. So that is a great thing. And while those main metrics are growing, this has given us, the shareholders, more equity, in the company if Microsoft ever needed to be liquidated. So this is a great thing. And I said all of this to get to the price target by the company Zags. They are one of the most credible, stock research companies in the world. So let's check out this price target that they have for Microsoft. So this report was done on December 11, 2020, and you can see for the price target for the next 6 to 12 months, Microsoft price target from ZAG is $244 per share. Now that is definitely higher than where it currently sits. Now if you're asking my personal opinion, this is not financial advice. I showed you my personal position in Microsoft, so my average cost is considerably lower, where the price currently is. So I currently won't buy at this price. I definitely think, we may see some type of a pullback before we see Microsoft hit all-time highs. So I'm going to kind of bank on that. And if we do, then I will load up more in my position. But I definitely think Microsoft can see, the $244 price range, definitely if things go right for Microsoft for 2021. So investors, that is all I got for you. If you like videos like this, be sure to go ahead and smash that like button so I can keep making content like this. And let me know down in the comment section if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that red juicy subscribe button right now. I'm trying to get to 5K by the end of the year. My channel has been growing a little bit faster lately thanks to all of you. So I really appreciate all of the love and support. I love each and every one of you. Be sure to go over and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well if you want to get to know me a little bit more at Mike the Investor. Remember to stay inspired, stay motivated, always invest in yourself, and I'm out.